Welcome back to Shan ZenZen, Jamaican Vibes Live. I just thought I'd come on tonight and speak briefly about Miss Tiny, because I know a few persons have been asking about her. Um, so I'm just waiting for more persons to come on the live. Da, 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 da. I hope you guys are seeing me, and I hope I'm not frozen. Uh, I'm only seeing 3 persons on the live thus far. So as soon as I see more persons coming in, then we'll begin the discussion. Um, I always ask if you guys can hear me. Please let me know. I want to know if you can hear me. I'm now seeing 23 persons on the live. Okay, Fire and Irie is in the building. Big up Fire and Irie. Good evening. Um, Tyler and Sonia. That's Fire and Irie. I always tell you guys to check out their channel. Um, oh, good that you can hear me. Hi, Faye. Good night. Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if more persons are gonna come in so we can begin the discussion about Miss Tiny. Because as you guys know, I had the accident. The accident I had the other day was on my way to go visit her. 47 persons. All right, at least if 50 persons come on the live, then we can begin. I'm just seeing 47 on my side. Good evening, Roxanne. Jamala, good evening. Good night. Yeah, I want to speak about this. All right. So I'm now seeing 51 persons on the live. Good night to everyone. First of all, update on me. I'm healing well. Still in a bit of pain, but healing well. The therapist was here today, was at my house today. So you know how that goes. Every time. Okay. So we have persons like Sandra and Marvelyn um coming on the live stream. Good night to you. All right, so guys, since we have 59 persons in the live, I can begin the discussion. I'm using my cell phone to go live, so might be a little shaky because this phone is not the best quality. Um, Looking about getting some new devices with better quality cameras so you guys can really capture. So I can capture and you guys can really see these the situations, these different stories, and it can be captured clearly. Good night, Arville. Altia, good night, good night. All right. So Miss Tiny, as it pertains to Miss Tiny, I spoke to her this evening and she informed me that she went to the clinic today because her son, the same little boy you saw in the video, hit her with a stone in her head and bust up her head. And these are the things that he's been doing. Um, this isn't new, it's nothing new. So I don't think it's because of YouTube and the videos and stuff like that. Because I was thinking the same thing. Miss Tiny said this has been happening for years now. But it's getting worse. So she said she cooked and she gave him 2 dumplings with some food, and he said he wanted 2 more. So she said it's only two leave and she don't eat anything yet. And he began to act out and just take up one stone and fling a liquor in her head. So she had to get some stitches and get it dressed. She says she's been trying to call different government agency and the phones just ring without answer. And to be honest, I know a few persons who have tried them too, and it's the same thing. So she says she's going to try other means. I don't want to discuss too much things on the live stream because you never know who's watching. But um, Davil, Davil, that little boy he needs some serious counseling and help. You need to go on a them boot camp where he can learn some real discipline because he's troubled. Um, yeah, so remember in the previous video I told you guys that we had found somewhere for Miss Tiny, and that place was up in Malvern and about 20 minutes from where she's living. But Miss Tiny said it was too far from where she's living and she didn't want to be ungrateful, but she not gonna accept that place. And let me tell you, when I tell you that the place was in such good condition, I was so happy. I said I was gonna do a video and share it with everyone, but when she told me that she not gonna move, and we spoke a couple times since that, and she still said she wouldn't move. So, the lady that was gonna help her was turned off and she said she's gonna leave her alone because, it seems as if she don't really want the help as she says she want it, but she don't really want it. But I don't know, cause it's more than one persons reach out to her and talk to her. Um, Donors, other persons who just know her from she was younger who are overseas, they call her and say, Tiny, what's going on? You're getting somewhere and you're saying, she says she don't know the people them and she don't want to go there and then she have to leave. So they were encouraging her because this lady who actually got her the place, well, gave me the money to, you know, sort about the place. She was actually gonna really help her with getting her business off the ground. She was planning to send down, soap powders and because she wanted to sell those kind of things, dishwashing liquid, disinfectant, bleach, those kind of things. So she was really gonna send down a lot of stuff that, soap powder that she can tie out in bags and sell. Because people use those things every day and different items. But she's really turned off because of what Tiny said. Um, I was very disappointed. Very, mm, I was so disappointed when I heard that. Yeah, Cliff, Hope, Altia, Blessings, GT Special, good night, Elaine. Good night, Elaine, Miss Elaine Hamilton, um, Daphne, Marjorie. Oh, I saw Marjorie earlier. Um, Daphne, I'm not too bad. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling much better. All right. Yes. So the son is one of the issue. Um, at first she said she didn't want to put him in a home because he's very rude and she think they're gonna kill him. But since then he's been doing some really bad things. So I don't know. She reached out to the father and the father said he can come right away. So she should do what she think is best. Um, I just don't want to get too involved in that part of it because of the fact that this little boy is so troubled and I don't want to be a part of anything that it might in some shape or form turn around and backfire on me negatively. because you can never tell with these young people. So I'm not getting involved certain ways with that. So I tell Tiny that the decision is up to her. It's her call to make. It's her decision. So she have to do what. Well, I try to encourage her, but the decision ultimately is hers. Hello, Bernice, Sharon. Good night, and God bless, child. Good night. Good night. Yeah. And not because she said that don't mean if I have food right now. I have a little grocery for her, but I don't trust my pickup van to go up there because I don't know if it can manage those kind of long distance as it. So you know, and I really want to heal properly before I go out there again. I am so terrified when I go on the road, when I'm driving on the road. It's so scary for me because it's like I keep seeing, especially if the cars are coming and it seems like it's coming close to our side, to the passenger side, because now the pickup van is a left hand drive. The car was a right hand drive. So because it's a left hand drive now, I'm out in the road, like I'm on the side that is to the road. So every time I'm driving and I see a car coming close to me, I'm so terrified. I can't drive in peace. I can't go on the road in peace now. So it's very, very traumatizing, this second accident, to be honest. Mm, yes. The counseling thing is one thing, but boy, I don't know. I don't know. Because she said something that I was really taken aback when she said it. She said that people tell her, say this last boy come to kill her. And it seems like it's true. And she was actually laughing about it like as if I don't know. She has some kind of issues. She has some issues. Some serious issues. But when I did the live stream the other night, um, someone made a comment, and I really like to speak on it. I mean, if you're watching and you want to ask about anybody on the program, or you have any concern about anyone on the program that you've seen or you haven't seen in a while, then you can ask me. The floor is open because um there's sometimes when you put on people on the program, because okay, let me go back to the comment because I'm all over the place. The person commented and said that if I'm not getting any likes, I don't feature the person anymore, and that is so not true, because there are a lot of persons who I've featured, and I keep featuring them, and their videos don't get much views, much likes, but I still feature them, and if I get stuff for them, I still bring to them. Now there's some persons on my video, because what happened is that a lot of persons who do videos similar to mine, who do this similar kind of program, they try to stay within their bounds. But because I go so far, some of the times it becomes very difficult traveling back and forth. And so some of the times, some of the people that I feature, I don't get to visit them until, for like, it takes a while to get back to them, because then you're doing so much with some new people and they're so far away. So it's not like I don't want to go visit them or I'm intentionally not featuring them on the program, but it's just that it's difficult. So persons just need to understand that, like, if you're not here on the ground, you won't understand the traversing back and forth and the moving up and down. It's not so easy as it seems. The videos are very seamless and seem like it's easy, but trust me, it's a lot of hard work, and I say it time and time again. So forgive me if there's somebody that you haven't seen in a long while that you feel like I should show, and if there's somebody that you'd like to see when I'm back on my feet again, you can type it in the comment section, and then I can see, how best I can feature that person again. I know for sure, because I've promised you guys that I would go and visit Norman Spence, the blind farmer and musician. he's not per se on the program as though he's benefiting now from the program, but he was featured and a lot of people like him, like his spirit, his intellect, and all the things that he's doing as a blind person. So they like to see him, and he's a motivation to a lot of persons. So I know they would like to see him again. So I promised, and as soon as I get back on my feet, I really want to go visit him because I feel terrible about that. Um, so you can, if there's anybody. Oh, the single father and his two children. I saw them in Junction when I went for sorry when I went to do the ultrasound on my breast. I saw Mr. Graham and Peter Gay and Jordan. They saw me first actually, and they called to me, and then Mr. Graham was telling me that he had oh my god, what is it called? It's the you get some bumps and it comes all over shingles. Shingles. He had shingles. So he was coming from the doctor. And I told them that I'd met in an accident and so on, and they expressed their sympathy with me. And then I told them as soon as I'm feeling better, I will come and give them a check. Um, the lady in Malvern, that's Miss Hyacinth Vassal. Okay, so Miss Vassal is the one who actually put me on to the person who we would have gotten the place from for Miss Tiny. So Miss Vassal is not doing bad. Um, I want to do an update on her as well because she have the chickens and in the chicken coop. We had built her the chicken coop, and we also Shamroy. All right, so Shamroy, you'd like me to visit Shamroy? That mean would have to do some work on the pickup because where Shamroy live, the road bad, and to walk it in the back bush, I don't think I could. I couldn't manage it with my left knee now because one time me and Miss Camille had to climb up some really steep hills to get to Shamroy because the vehicle at the time couldn't drive around the back road. So I don't know how it would go with Shem, but I really want to visit him too. I'd visit him some time ago last year, himself and Silly, and I'd brought them some groceries. Silly is his brother. Oh, Elaine is saying the shingles is very painful. Yes, so Mr. Graham said that he has shingles, and I saw him with Peter Gay and Jordan. They had followed him to go to the doctor. Yeah, I know it's shingles you're saying. I realize you missed out the H, Miss Elaine. Oh, yeah, man, because remember, Shemroy lives close to Miss Camille or live in her area. And Miss Camille always helping out on the program. Sometimes she collect donations and stuff like that. So I see her quite regular. So, she would give me update and then I will give her stuff to give him when I have food items and stuff. I'll give Miss Camille to give to him. Oh, Lisette said she had shingles. I don't even know what shingles is really. I heard about it so many times. I know I have a grand aunt that had it and she was in the hospital with shingles. But I don't know what happens when you have shingles. Hi, Carlene. Hi. I'm not too bad. I am here, my darling. Hoping to see you soon. Uh-huh. Yeah, so as I said, if there's anything at all, any question about anybody that have featured on the program that you'd like to ask about or find out about, you can go ahead. The floor is open. Yes, I am excited too. First time in Canada. Though the visit will be short. Hi, good night, Miss Marva, watching from Trinidad. You just missed when I was speaking about Mr. Graham and his kids that I saw them in Junction. You guys can also text in the comment section where you're watching from. I see Marva is watching from Trinidad. I know Carlene is watching from Canada. Lisette is saying that shingles affect half of the body. Okay. How old is L.A. Dulcie Blair? What do you mean? How old L.A.? I don't understand. I don't understand that question really. Yes, Miss Maylin, I know that he's very rude and he's giving a lot of trouble at the house, which is one of the reasons why I am, even when I'm well and strong, I don't want to visit with that little boy there because, as I told you, he was rude to my husband. Him take up stone, and I don't mess with children who are rude like that. I'm not putting my life in danger for a little rude child like that. Okay, Miss Elaine says a viral infection that causes a lot of pain and rash. Oh, thanks for clarifying that. I wasn't sure about the shingles. Faye's watching from Newmarket, St. Elizabeth. Oh, great. Where are you watching from, Miss Elaine and Roxanne? Roxanne, Archie. Yes, he knows about it, and I can tell you when I go back to see Archie, it's gonna be an emotional visit. I really can't wait to see him. I even missed Cooley funeral because of the accident, and I really feel terrible, terrible, terrible about that. Oh, 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 is she talking about 106-year-old Miss Estella Guthrie? Elaine is watching from North Carolina. Um, yeah, I know a lot of people love Archie. All right, so Miss Estella Guthrie, as most of you, I think I shared it before, but she's in a nursing home now because what from what I heard, some grandchild or great grandchild had stepped up, and I think she was living overseas, yes. And she had stepped up and she started contributing, and she got someone to stay with Miss Estella, take care of her, but she wasn't being cared for in the way that she should. So the granddaughter, great granddaughter, I think, came down from overseas and she told Miss Estella she was going to take her to the doctor. And she took her to the nursing home. She took her to um, I don't think it's a government facility, but it's like, it's similar to one of those, what you call those homes? Um, oh, I can't remember the name right now, but anyway, she took her to one of those homes, and that's where she has been. And I know that she's still alive because there's someone else on the program who has a family member there. But because I don't have any contact with that great grandchild who took her in the facility, I can't just pop up there without their knowledge. So, you know, that's one of the things because I really want to visit her. She's been on my mind. Miss Althea, the thing is that Miss Tiny said that she spoke to him and tell him the behavior and what's going on and what she decided to do. And the father said, well, she have to do what she have to do because he can't come right away. So that's the thing. Sharian from Orcharias, big up yourself. Althea, are you watching from PA? Are you watching from Pennsylvania? And Roxanne, where did Roxanne say she watching from? Cherry, good night. Amen. Amen, Cherry. Cheryl, sorry, I said Cherry. Cheryl, amen. And then you have Samuda watching from Orcharias, Jamaica. Cheryl, you'll see Archie as soon as I'm well, but he's okay. Oh, Roxanne is watching from St. Vincent. Okay. Blessings. You know, I realized that a lot of these Caribbean, yeah, I sent her a voice note, Carlene. I sent Miss Marcia a voice note. Because, you know, anytime I go down by Archie, I have to stop by Miss Marcia as well. And so Miss Marcia is Petra Wilson's mom. Petra Wilson was on the program and she passed away in February. So Miss Marcia is her mom. So as anytime I go back and visit Archie, you guys will see Marcia again. Blessings, Miss Dalet. Juliet is watching from Canada. Big up Canada in the building. I hope Juliet is coming to the International Women's Achievers Award in Canada. I know a lot of people are gonna come and surprise me. All right, Malin, you know the Archie is a staple on this program. He is definitely everybody's main squeeze. Well, all the females. They love Archie, trust me, they love Archie. Yes, so Juliet and Caroline are both watching from Canada. Okay, Miss Fair, you're the one when I went to the Rada Fest last year. Okay. And you know, I so wanted to come this year, but because of the accident, because I think it was the 30th, right? I think it was the 30th of May was the fest, St. Elizabeth Agri Fest. And oh my goodness, I'm so sorry I couldn't cover it. Last year I covered it, and this year I was hoping to go because y'all know I'm a farmer, so I'm always into those kind of things. But unfortunately, because of my illness, yeah. Um. So yeah, Miss Daphne watching from Westmoreland. Hi, Daphne Reed. And oh, you were looking for me, Miss Faye. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. Was it good like last year? Last year was good, but I don't know how this year was. I don't know. I didn't see anybody else covering the St. Elizabeth Agrifest. Miss Dulcie is saying, how is Miss Estella? I was just speaking about her, you know, that she's now in a home, sadly, because she wasn't getting the best care. So one of her grand or great grand came from overseas and put her in a home. But she's not 104. Yes, she is 106 now. Oh, you said 106. Yeah, she's 106 years old. Hi, Angela. Good night. Um, I'm trying to make Carlene a moderator as well, but it's not working. You see, this is how people connect, because Juliet is saying Carlene and herself have the same surname. So you might just be family Carlene. Oh, Margaret, thank you so much for viewing from Trinidad. I hope to come to Trinidad one of these days too, you know. Like I think after update you guys on some of the persons on my program. And I do a couple feeding program, do my back to school treat and stuff like that. I think I'm going to visit a few Caribbean islands and, you know, do some of the things that I like to do, like feature historical places in those Caribbean islands, learn about farming and farming practices in those Caribbean islands. 'Cause you know, farming is my passion. So I think I might do something like that when everything is over with and everything. I get back vehicle and everything. And as I say, update you guys and some of the people on the program and the progress and stuff. Um, oh, Carlene is originally from Trinidad. Wow. Okay, Eloise Scott. All right. So Miss Cooley, what happened with her? I was in an accident, so I didn't get to go to her funeral and stuff. But they managed to put together. Everybody managed because when I was asking about her and everything, they told me that there are some families who are going to put together. So that's why I didn't do what I did for Petra because they told me like basically they would try and do what they're doing on their own. Oh, face it, it was bang, especially with some children performing the farmer's song from Great Start Prep School. Oh wow. My daughter used to go to Great Start Pep Prep Pay. She went there from 3 years old and she stopped for a year because she was very sick. She was getting very sick. And then she went back when she was 4 and she graduated when she was 5 from Great Start. From the kindergarten section. Yeah, she graduated. That time she was valedictorian. And then she went to Great Start in grade 1. And then in grade 2, she went to another prep school, South Stars. And then she was also getting sick there, very sick. And I changed her to her current school. But Great Start is a good school. Okay. So who else is in the building? Like, drop in the comment section where you're watching from. Alicia Graham is good night, good night. Just drop in the comment section where you're watching from. And yeah, I'll give you guys a shout out. But shout out to the Canadian Massive and shout out to the US Massive, the Bronx Massive, if you're watching from the Bronx. Because when I go to the Bronx, once Mr. Boat on the road, somebody know me. Somebody's like, hi, Shan ZenZen. I was watching you on YouTube. Yeah. Miss Dalet is watching from the Bronx, right? I think so. Okay, Michelle is watching from Maypen. Big up Maypen in the building. And Aishama watching from St. Catherine. Blessing, shout out to the St. Catherine Massive. Yes, Dalit is in the Bronx. Big up Miss Dalit and the Bronx Massive. Mm-hmm. Um, Katrina is from Tobago. So when I come at Trinidad, I can go over Tobago and I realize I have a lot of viewers from that area. Um, Joy Rooms is watching from Montego Bay, Jamaica. Big up Montego Bay, Jamaica in the building, and Rosalind is watching from St. Elizabeth. Vinette is watching from Kingston. Earlier I was speaking about the blind. Are you talking about the blind farmer and musician Daylight? Or are you talking about, because Mr. Face is not fully blind, so it must be Daylight you're talking about. Oh, watch here. I have Guyana in the house. Laverne is watching from Guyana. Blessings, Laverne from Guyana. Yeah, and we have who? Tobago. Oh, it's Miss Carlene, big enough Tobago, because she said she's from Tobago. Um, all right, so Miss Faye, did you video when the children were singing the farmer's song? Definitely next year I want to come to Agrofest, all being well. Oh, Sonia White is watching from Trenchtown. All right, big up Trenchtown, massive in the building. Trenchtown, the home of Bob Marley. Um, yes, I was saying, Miss Vinette, that I really want to visit the blind farmer, Mr. Daylight, because it's been long overdue, and I feel terrible, terrible about it. So definitely once I'm up and running again. Joan Lee, where you watching from, Miss Joan? And guys, I also wanna discuss my back to school treat this year. My back to school drive, first of all. First you have to have a drive before you have a treat. Because you have to have the back to school things, right? Marianne watching from Long Island, New York. Pick up Long Island, New York City in the building. And Gregory's watching from Atlanta, Georgia. So big up Atlanta in the building. Winsome is watching from Manchester, Jamaica. Cool, cool Manchester. And we have Daphne watching from St. Vincent. Big up St. Vincent, our Caribbean neighbor. Um, yeah, so back to school drive. Yeah, you have to have the supplies, right, to actually do the treat. So this year I won't be going to the US and collecting and packing and sending down stuff like I did last year. This year is going to be a very hectic year because this year is the year my daughter is going heading into high school, and there's certain times when you get called to do certain things to um um but like they'll say, for example, you have to go and do some schools, you have to the child have to go there for a week or 2 weeks, and then they have orientation, they have different things to do. So I cannot leave the island because I have to make sure that those things are taken care of. So what I'm going to do this year, I have a friend and a donor who always sending me food barrels in Florida. So anybody who is interested in donating to the back to school treat this year, and please guys, this year I mean book pencils. The backpacks, I don't I'm really contemplating. I said I wasn't gonna do the backpacks because last year what I found out is that a lot of people were complaining that the bags were not good and them easy for, because in Jamaica them the kids them bring a lot of books to school, a lot of heavy books. So everybody was complaining that the bags weren't strong enough to hold the books and stuff like that. So I said this year I wanted to focus mainly on like book vouchers, um book vouchers, books, pencils, sharpeners, rulers, glue stick, erasers, binders, folder leaves, um, paper folders, um, what you call it, geometry sets, calculators, stuff like that. That's what I want to focus. So if you can donate to this year back to school drive, my number is 876-919-5344. You can send me a WhatsApp message or you can call me on WhatsApp. You can call me straight or you can send me an SMS, and I can give you the address that you will send to in Florida, and I have that person who will pack the stuff and send it to me. And it's a trustworthy person, so don't worry. As I said, she has been sending me things for from ever since a couple of years now. Every single year, sometimes 3 times for the year, she sent barrels. So, excuse me. So, she'll be doing that part for me this year. So, um, okay. And I have to mention, we're still gonna be doing dental and medical, but I'm not going to have like last year, just have one big treat at a steady location. What I'm gonna do, I have already identified 5 to 6 communities where the need in those communities are very great. So we are going to target children in the communities using like community reps who they know are really, really in need of these supplies. And then we're going to have our dentists and doctors travel with us to those communities and, do the back to school treat and do the medicals and the dentals for the children going back to school. So we have already identified some communities. That's how we're gonna do it this year. But still organized and everything like last year, but just not in that one big format. Even though I had gone to Santa Cruz, I'd gone to Cotas, and I'd gone to Mandeville after I did my big back to school treat. But this year is gonna be a little different. So like I always keep it in my community, but persons from my community who are very much in need will still benefit this year because my community is, of course, one of the communities that's a part of the needy community. So we're looking for books, pencils, sharpeners, glue stick, erasers, rulers, binders, geometry sets, um, stuff like that. And we're also seeking stuff like pre-owned tablet laptops that are still in good condition, or new ones. If you have new ones, we're seeking. We're doing also a drive for tablets. There's still children in this day and age who still they don't have access to um the internet to do research. They have to go to the library still, or they have to wait until they can go to an internet cafe. So the tablets and stuff like that, we still need those this year. I have few persons who have already donated for back to school treating, and I've gotten a few tablets already. So we need some more. And for the book vouchers this year, I'm going to start reading the comments shortly. But for the book vouchers this year, we're thinking about, last year we did $5,000 book vouchers. We're thinking about doing the same. But we want to target children who did extremely well in the PEP exam, but their parents are not really in a position financially. So those are the children I really want to target this year. Help students who did very well, but the parents not in a position financially. So I'm thinking about say 20 to 30 $5,000 book vouchers. I have some churches who said they're gonna help with some of the book vouchers and also some supplies. They have always helped. They've always donated to my back to school drive. Hopefully they'll be able to send some stuff to Florida to my friend who will be packing the barrels and sending them down this year. So yeah, hardcover notebooks. Um, so I'm gonna back it up a little bit and let me see what I missed here. Oh, Shafe, is it Shafe Shaw? She's watching from Stony Hill in St. Andrew. I was living in Stony Hill at one point. So blessings to you from Stony Hill. Chevelle, I was saying I want to go visit Daylight because a lot of persons miss him. That's what I was saying about Daylight. And then we have Olive Sinclair watching from Kingston, Jamaica, capital city. Shooters Hill in Bull Bay. Okay, Charmaine, big up yourself from Bull Bay. Yeah, Vinette, they stopped. That was they used to give it out for the when there was COVID. They give out some in COVID and yeah in the early 2000s, but them not really do those things anymore. Maylin is also watching from Bull Bay. So I have two persons who are watching from Bull Bay. We have Charmaine and Maylin. Pick up Bull Bay. So you have Greenvale in Bull Bay. There's a Greenvale in Mandeville. Wow. Brayhead in Clarendon. Big up Hermin. Watching from Brayhead in Clarendon. And Audrey watching from Denby. Okay, racetrack in Denby. I'm familiar with that area. Hoping to be at the Denby Agricultural Show this year. And of course, Angela is watching from St. Thomas. Big up Angela from St. Thomas. Jennifer is also watching from Morant Bay in St. Thomas. Paul Bogle Place. Uh, yeah, remember to like and share. Andrea is watching from Clarendon. And guys, I really, 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 really want you guys to help me out this year. Back to school treat is definitely going to be one to remember. Because as we said, we're going to travel all over in St. Elizabeth to the poor communities who really need the help with the supplies. And I've already targeted some communities. And this year we're going to also be issuing sanitary items, sanitary pads, um, reusable and disposable pads, because we had gotten some sponsorship from Hago, Help a Girl Out from Canada. We also getting sponsorship from another church in Canada, but I'm not sure what they're going to do for the back to school drive this year. And I know that Cayman Island, there's a church from the Cayman Island who's also going to be helping with the back to school drive this year. So with the help of those churches and you guys, this year back to school treat and the drive should be as successful as the years gone. And this year, unfortunately, one of the doctors that we've always had coming and being a part volunteering for the back to school treat, she is no longer living in Jamaica. She's from Africa, but she's no longer living here. But we have a new doctor who will be coming on board, and I'm definitely glad about that. She was at the elderly treat in Alligator Pond in December. So she'll be there along with the other doctor that's always there. And the dentist, Miss Powell, she will be there. And I think she's gonna have two more dentists coming in this year. So we'll be doing some cleaning and some dentals for children going back to school. And as I said before, the dentals for the children going back to school, if you're a Jamaican parent, then you'll know it's 5,000, 4,000, 6,000. Those are the price that each child have to pay to get their dental done for going back to school. And their medical is like 2,000, 2,500 for their medical to go back to school. So they're gonna get these done for free. So that will definitely take off some of the burdens. Angela is saying she used to work at Juicy Patties in Morant Bay. Good night from Spanish Town, Miss Bennett, watching from St. Catherine. And one of the things is that if you can't purchase the items and ship to the Miami shipping address that I will give you, you can send financial donation, and I can go downtown like I did before. I can go downtown and purchase some of the hardcover notebooks and the pencils and stuff like that. It's not a problem for me to do that. So just let me know because this year, um, I want to get everything as early as possible because last year I didn't get everything for the back to school treat. One of the barrels I didn't get. Is it one or two? I think it's one. And so that's why I had to do treats in Gotas and treats in Santa Cruz and treats in Mandeville because I'd gotten those items and so I had to distribute them. Oh, so we have some people connecting from St. Thomas on the live stream. Nice. Well, I realize that people are watching from all over in Jamaica. I see Clarendon, I see St. Thomas, I see Bulby, I see um Bulby is in Portland, right? And I see St. Catherine, I said Clarendon, I see Manchester, people watching from Montego Bay, from St. Elizabeth. I don't see anybody from Trelawney. And I see people watching from Westmoreland as well. So a lot of persons on here are local, and then we have people who are watching from Canada, from the US. I don't see anybody from the UK, but I know persons watching from the US and Canada, and all over the Caribbean, St. Vincent, Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana. So big up everyone who is on this live stream now. It's 6:36 here in Jamaica. Don't know what time it is in your part of the world. Bull Bay is in St. Thomas. Oh, Buff Bay is in Portland. That's what I was thinking about in my head, Karen. Okay. So everybody, so only for St. Thomas people may have on the live, man. All right. Yeah, UK people them gone a bed. Well, wait, let me see. Yeah, you're right. They're at their bed, true. So remember to donate to this year's back to school drive. WhatsApp me or send me a SMS or call me straight. Anything you want to do, 876-919-5344. That's 876-919-5344. And we can speak about how you can send your books, your pencils. And remember, we still need toothbrush and toothpaste. So send a lot of toothbrush and toothpaste because when we do the dental, we always issue the toothbrush and toothpaste to the children. So whatever it is you want to do this year, just send me a message so we can talk about it. As I say, I want to do some book vouchers, $500, $5,000 book vouchers for needy kids. Alicia, you asked me about a year last, house last year. Hmm. Oh, Shawnette says she is from St. Thomas, but she lives in Canada. Lots of St. Thomas connections tonight. Yeah, I have to smile, Harriet. I'm happy to see myself smiling too. Because, like, I have to give God thanks for life, but you can't see them mash up still. Like, I'm grateful for life, but it's been so much ups and down, and the insurance people, they're so slow, and everything is just so backwards in Jamaica. Now we have to wait on investigation that will take I don't know how long because this stupid person did not um report the accident, the other party. So it's like the only thing I'm happy for is that our vehicle was comprehensively insured and the other vehicle was insured. So But man, um, yeah, remember to like and subscribe and share and put on the notification bell because a lot of people saying that they weren't getting my videos for a long time and then they just saw me on the live the other day when I said I was speaking about the fact that persons were asking me if I should quit, if I was gonna quit, and then persons were telling me that I should stop because they me almost die going to help people and whatnot. So I had to speak about that. So some persons were saying they weren't getting my videos anymore. But you see, if you don't subscribe and you haven't watched for a long while, YouTube is not gonna show you. So you have to subscribe and click the all notification bell. Once you click the all notification bell, you will get all of my videos. So that's important. Clicking that subscription button and that all bell notification. And guess what, guys? You don't have to pay for subscription because some persons were saying you have to pay to subscribe. You like they think they have to pay to subscribe, I mean. But you don't have to pay to subscribe unless it's something like Patreon or those other stuff that you have to pay monthly subscription. But YouTube, you don't pay any money to subscribe to my channel. I know that for sure. I don't know about anybody else's channel, but for my channel, you don't pay any money to subscribe. So yes, because you have to click the all bell notification, Angela. That's one other thing. When you subscribe, you have to click on all. Because if you don't click on all, then YouTube, that's just how the algorithm works for YouTube. So I think a lot of my subscribers, when they subscribe, they just subscribe, but they didn't click the all bell notification, so they don't get all of my videos. That's the thing. Yeah, I know. I was just being sarcastic when I say I don't know about anybody else's channel. I know that all channels are free, but some people misunderstand YouTube and think that you have to pay to subscribe. So I have to explain, especially some of the older persons. Mark T, blessings to Mark T in the building. So with that said, I don't want to bore you guys with the back to school drive, but I have to speak about it because that's the only way we're gonna get donations. Last year we got a lot of donations for the back to school. When I was in New York, I was getting so many things. I was really grateful. I was so like I couldn't believe the amount of things. I didn't expect to get that much donation for back to school. So I hope this year, guys, you will send the books and the the pens and the pencils and the toothbrush and the toothpaste and the hand sanitizers and the all of those nice things like you did last year. Rulers, glue sticks, um, binders, all of those things. Just send them to the Miami shipping address. Make sure you call or send me a text message so I can give you the information as to where to ship the items to. You can always purchase them from Walmart, Amazon, and ship them to the address. I have somebody there that will pack them and send them to me in Jamaica. And whatever you buy, you just send me a message as to the exact thing you buy so I can tell the person what to expect. And I can also have it on my records to make sure I get everything when it comes to Jamaica. Not going to New York this year. No, I won't make it. This year is the year my daughter graduating and she's going to high school. I have to be here to sort out stuff. No, not for the summer at least. But if there's any changes, I'll let you guys know. Yes, Audrey, I was in New York. I was, so I don't know if um yeah, when you text me and I said I was in New York, I was probably in New York that time. I was most likely I was in New York if I said I was there. Don't know what I mean about probably. Most likely if I said I was there, I was there. No, I won't be coming to New York, so you guys will have to ship the items to, or you can sell me donations to purchase books out here and stuff, and I'll make a video when I'm going downtown and shopping, and like I did before, I can make videos of me purchasing stuff for the back to school treat this year. Just reach out to me via WhatsApp 876-919-5344. That's 876-919-5344. Yes, guys. So, well, let me give you some huh, let me give you some updates. We had therapy today. I had therapy. Hobby had therapy on his back. I got back some results. My Zelle is my email address, but I have to change it. This is actually my personal email. That's why I don't put it out, because I don't have a number for Zelle. When I did when I opened my US account up there, my TD account, I was not I didn't have a phone at the time. So when I got the phone and connected the number to it, Zelle was not accepting it. So it wasn't enrolled in Zelle. So it's my email I use. So when persons sell me donations, they use my email address, but I'd use my personal email address. And that's an issue because it's connected to a lot of stuff. So I can't post it on the internet. But if you send me a message on WhatsApp, I can sell you I can send you my Zelle, my email address for Zelle. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. So that's the thing. So you can just send me a message 876-919-5344. Mr. Henry, Miss watch it from Barbados, pick up Norma from Barbados. Um, the one like pineapple farmer. Um, I haven't spoken to them for a while, and reason being, they were caught, they were caught lying, and they almost get me into trouble because they were not being truthful about a lot of things. And I found out community members, they were very tightly, like people, they actually were on their side when they were lying. So when I was asking persons question, they actually made it seem like they were being honest, and so I had believed them until I started getting calls from persons overseas, people who know them from certain places, and saying, hey, some of the things they're saying are not true. They're not being honest about a lot of things. So when I confronted them about it, that's when, I found out that they were lying about quite a bit of things. But I don't like the controversy and stuff like that. I'd rather take the backlash myself than just have like a whole drama series on my program. So, some people still don't know what exactly happened, what went on, but just know that they lied about a lot of things. Yeah, yeah, that's it. But like from time to time you'll see these things, but I tell you, it's disheartening when people are dishonest because they make it harder for a lot of people. who are being honest and are in difficult situations and need help because of their dishonesty. Donors no longer trust, they no longer want to donate, they're turned off, and it's not nice. Not nice at all. It's not nice for us who are doing our outreach, and it's not nice for the persons who need the help and they don't get it because of the other persons who have lied. Yeah, but it's life, and there are a lot of persons who are not truthful, and you'll always find dishonest people in every aspect of life, even in the church. I don't like to say, back and that don't want to feel like they're like picking on the church, but there are a lot of dishonest persons who I've met who are actually church people. So, there's a lot of dishonesty in this world, and there are persons who, they see the program and they see it as a chance, opportunity for them to get and grab something. So they're dishonest about a lot of stuff, and it's sad, but sometimes I feel like people in communities who know that these people are lying, they should really speak out, and they shouldn't wait until the thing gets so big and people are pouring into it, and it's way after that they decide to come forth. And then you have some people, community people, who will stick to them to the end and stick out and say, yeah, what they're saying is true, and they know that it's a lie, it's a sham. So they're it's hard, and sometimes it's hard to tell because some of them seem so genuine, and you know but we just have to pray and ask God to help us to see and understand, and because wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is something I always pray for, because you have some really deceptive people out there, and it's hard to see it because they're so good at it. It's really hard to see it. Grow with Dave. Blessings. Thank you, Saint Anne. Big up Saint Anne. So again, guys, reach out to me on WhatsApp. Let me see if nobody messaged me as yet on WhatsApp. Let me check. So WhatsApp, Moda Production. Good night. Okay, I get a few messages. All right, you can contact me, guys. Um, some people contacting, wanting to donate to the back to school drive. All right, so that's good. So just contact me and I'll send you the address to ship the items to in Miami, where the items will be packed and sent to me here in Jamaica. And as I said, whatever you buy, if you buy 10 books, all you have to do is let me know. Send me a copy of your invoice so I can tell the person what to expect, and I can know what to expect when they get here in Jamaica. You understand? So, and I said it's also an option that you can also donate. And I have Zelle now, I have my own Zelle. I have other options too for donating. But if you want to donate for me to get the some of the supplies here, you can also do that. And just like the other years, we're going to do just as we do the other years. We're gonna do the popcorn and the snow cones and stuff like that. but just that we will be doing it not on such big scale as last year because we're going to really identify the persons in the communities that we're going to be reaching out to that are really in need, the ones who really can't afford the medical and the dental and those things. Locals who want to donate can also reach out to me, Miss Bint. I mean, I have a lot of local donors. Are Jamaicans who live here who donate to me. A lot of them, trust me. And a lot of them don't even want me to mention them, but I have a lot of them donate to me. Just the other day, one came to visit me from Westmoreland with some items of clothing. Sorry. Joan Lee is watching from Lucy. Big up Lucy. So Michelle just send me a WhatsApp at 876-919-5344 if you know someone or if you're the person who wants to donate. No matter how small. And guess what? We now have our own, well, we had it from a long time, but you can make use of Knoxford Express. It's an easy way to ship items to me here in St. Elizabeth, and you would ship it to Gutters in St. Elizabeth. Once you contact me, we'll speak about it. So if you're in St. Anne, I think there's a Knoxford in Ochi. There's Knoxford in Kingston, Knoxford in Clarendon, Knoxford Express in Portmore, and there's Knoxford Express in Montego Bay. I'm not sure about the other locations, but there's a lot of Knoxford Express. So you should be able to find one and close by where you can send it to me. Okay, so I have is it Mirna? I cannot pronounce Mirna is watching from the Philippines. God bless also to you. Um, okay, I'm sorry. Let me slow down. 876-919-5344. 876-919-5344. The person who are really in need sometimes don't get it because the ones that are dishonest. I'm a single mother and need help. Can't get any. Alicia, send me a WhatsApp message. Uh, because one of the things that I am having issues with is confirming honesty of people who really need help, as I said, because of the dishonest ones. I have two more persons reaching out to me wanting to donate. Okay. I see your message. I'll get back to you soon with the information as to where to ship the items to. All right. Yeah. You're welcome. But guys, I'm going to leave you guys until another time. Oh, before I go, can you guys like give me a day which you wish me to come live? So I'll come live probably 2 times per week until I'm strong enough and I get back my vehicle like 2 times per week. Just give me the days that you'd love to see me live, and then I'll choose those days. And each time I'll come on, like if it's Wednesday and Friday or Saturday and Monday, just tell me the 2 days that you'd like to see me live, and then I sort it out, and we can um plan for those nights and like plan what specifically we're going to do on those nights. Yeah, Sunday is a good night to go live. Yeah, you should. You guys, all right, Sunday. So see you guys on Sunday. So good night, guys. Thank you guys for joining tonight. So many people from so many different places in Jamaica and so many different places from all over the world. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thanks for making it Shan ZenZen Jamaican Vibes. Until next time, walk good and look out for your neighbor.